Thanks for staying with us. So this is our next topic. A pastor said a man and a woman can never be mere friends. It's Pastor Tunde Ayeni. According to him, there really isn't any friendship between cats and mouse. What is this? Why is it difficult and impossible for a man to have a platonic relationship with a woman? Watch this clip.
Tom and Jerry, friends.
You are with a guy, say we are friends. A man and a woman can never be friends. Don't let anybody deceive you. What we convert is on you. What you convert is on. We cannot be our friends. There's no friendship between a cat. Be looking at me. If you want to get hot, they do friendship. The day he comes, after 3 years of friendship, and he comes, my brother, sorry for disturbing you. The day he comes and says, no, it's not, I can't share with you. It's evil. The day he comes, stand up, you and her. You remove your shoe, see your life. Just walk like that, don't waste my time. The day he comes, okay, let's say we have been friends, yeah? We've been friends for 3 years. Since 2001, after COVID, we connected. After COVID. You know, it's COVID connection, you know that COVID time. Yeah, that's where we connected. We are now friends. Then we go out for lunch, we play, you visit me, you play music, do you like this? We just play and all that stuff. We're just friends and everything. Don't you know when we are friends, the emotions are released anyway. Because whoever you fellowship with, you will like. Then after 2024, and I show up in April, I said, oh, it's nice to see you. Please meet her. I said, who is she? I said, we're getting married in July. If I bring her to you and you will not be hot, then you can do friendship. If I show up with somebody to you right now and you will not be hot, then continue the friendship.
Nice, very interesting. So again, let's leave the pastorship on one side.
Okay.
We're not talking about pastorship.
All right.
We are focusing on what he said.
Yes, friendship.
Friendship. So he's saying that man and woman cannot have platonic friendship. And somebody, I read a few of the comments, it says that she's been friends with a guy for 14 years and they've been good friends.
Oh, wow.
And she's married and her husband doesn't have an issue with that. So we should stop doing all these generalizations. There are some relationships where you can have. Another saying, it is impossible because there'll be somewhere, opportunity, just opportunity has not come. That is why you think they're still platonic. That something will happen that will cause issues. But what are your thoughts? Who'd like to go first? Chelsea, you want to jump in? Okay, Amaka, jump in.
Yeah, let me go first. So, when I was in university, my boyfriend then, there was something he used to say, and then it became a slogan with even my friends and everybody. He always says, man and woman know they play. He holds on to that thing so strong. But for me, I'm someone that I have male friends. My partner, is a guy, right? And then, yes, even though when he met his now wife, you know, she was...
Oh, your partner in the office?
Yeah,
oh.
in the office, my work partner. Yeah, my work
That's not what we heard.
No, I used to hear YK's partner.
Partner is a love partner. So your own is work partner.
Work partner.
Right? And so when he met his now wife, that maybe she was a bit uncomfortable, like, as it was this fine girl that is always around
you.
Around him. But this is someone I've known for years, like forever, right? And then when she now understood the whole thing, now me and her, we are now besties, like we're now cool and stuff. And I have lots of male
But your friendship with him has reduced.
No, that's the funny thing. It hasn't. Nothing has changed. Then even my other work partner in litigation also, as in his male, we do stuff together, go out. The man and his wife are very close. And she doesn't even live here. She lives in America. So it depends on how, number one, you carry yourself, how people perceive you. And then we don't even have that chemistry, that connection. So I'm one of those people that I know and I believe that it's possible for man and woman to
I'll come back to you in a second. Let me come to BC because I have questions for you. But let me not be about you.
Yes. BC. So let's try to understand friendship. Yeah. Whether it's a man or a woman, let's start from the foundation. Now, when you're friends with someone and the person makes you happy, you make the person happy, you start releasing the happy hormones together, the oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine. That's what you get from this relationship. This is not male now. This is your female friend. And that's why when you break up, for instance, you're no longer friends, you feel hurt. When that friend does something bad to you, you feel really hurt. You are going through actual heartbreak at the time. And this is just female. Now, the saying is, when it's now a male, you, in your mind, may not have any physical connections with this person. But in the long run, as you're building that oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine. Anytime you guys are together and, you know, something happens, he's the first person you want to call to give the story and all of that. There's this connection, this bond starts building. And for some men, they may not be able to handle it. You, on your own. For me, for instance, I may know that if I see you for the first time and I know that nothing can happen, nothing can ever happen. That's how willed I am. But you may not be that willed. And you may start developing that feeling. And having it at the back of your mind that one day, this girl will need my shoulder to lean on. And there's always this guy waiting for this opportunity. So he can be your friend for 10 years. He's just waiting. That one day you will see him for what he is.
I don't know about him. He's just waiting. He's just waiting. Sounds like man. Predatory.
Yeah. He's a man.
Let her jump in.
Okay, so I get that. I don't think he'll be waiting. I don't think he's like beating his time like this girl. One day she will cry. Oh, you said subconscious level.
Subconscious,
This woman
is waiting somewhere.
This man is deep. But I don't think the man will be waiting for that opportunity. I believe things can happen. So it's left for both parties to put boundaries in place. I really think women need male friends, and I think men need female friends. It's just the way the world is set up. There are things that I don't understand. There are times, you know, there was time I didn't really have like male friends, and I'll be thinking, if my husband is not around and my car should break down now, who will I call?
Mechanic.
If I don't want to call mechanic, like I just want to hand it over. I can be a damsel in distress sometimes. No apologies. I know God bless all the feminists in the world. I said,
I question in my head. I don't want it to go and break the internet.
Don't break the internet.
Let me just go to Mariam.
I believe that men and women can be friends. And I think, and should be, and I think that people that say men and women cannot be friends, we need to ask them what they think friendship is. For a person to describe a man and a woman as cat and mouse.
Exactly.
What do you think friendship is?
That's already...
Yes, already you have sexualized something that is not meant to be. But a cat eats rats. That's what he does. Men don't eat women. You know what I mean? That generally, we interact with each other.
Yes.
We talk to each other because I hear BC, I hear all the things that you say, but that can be applied to girls as well.
Yes.
So are we saying now that even girl friendships should be careful because before you know it, you'll be in love with each other, you want to be together. But no, it does not. But we know that it's not a thing in our country. But not everybody's a lesbian, not every person is gay, and yet they have relationships. Why don't you, because you have such a strong relationship with someone, all of a sudden I'm gay? No, it's because there's a friendship is different from that sexual chemistry and everything. That's a whole different ball game. And I think people need to understand what friendship is. Are there people who hide behind friendship, knowing from the beginning or sometime in the relationship that they have feelings for you, and say, okay, let me put this friendship thing in front so that you don't suspect. There are people that do that. But honestly, we have honest-to-God friendships. I have people who have been friends with male friends forever. My husband knows them. I know their wives. When they have things to do, when they're reaching milestones, they reach out to me. Their wives reach out to me. And there's no wahala, no inkling or suspicious of anything because of the way we relate as honest-to-God friends.
So I get that, and you're absolutely right. So, but looking at the other side of the conversation, I'm trying to understand it, is that nobody's saying somebody's your friend and planning that one day I will strike. No, it's never because they're planning to strike. They just appreciate you as a person. Amaka, you're a good person. Toyosi, you're a beautiful woman. Yes, you're a good person. We have a good relationship. But opportunity comes. Something happens. Maybe somebody's spouse logs out. Somebody's happened relocated. And is this your friend that's always there for you? And you're close. Then the environment is somewhat conducive. So something you might have felt and you have suppressed. And then the person's spouse travels abroad and then it strikes because the opportunity arose. So the point I'm trying to make is that nobody's saying that the man is your friend because he's hoping that one day he will take it. No. He's a platonic relationship. Because they don't tell you to marry your enemy, you marry your friend. Because your husband is your friend. So if your husband's friend is also your friend. So it's the same, they're all friends. God forbid your husband travels or something. There's that friendship friend that's bringing my yam to the house. Oh, your husband's around, let me get you some yam. Let me get you. Are we still friends? Something at some point might. But
that's the lack of boundaries we're talking about.
Exactly.
Friendships also require boundaries. Even friendships among same gender requires boundaries.
And I think conversations need to be had as well. Have the conversation. I know someone who started this friendship with a guy, I think he was like a coach or whatever it is, and then they became friends. And they had to have a conversation like, listen, these things do happen, but we have to be sure that it does not happen with us, because I value the friendship more that we have, more than whatever it is that can happen that is for what? How many minutes? Okay, one full day, okay?
Let me ask Amaka a question. I'll come to BC. I'll say, as you find like this, you get married, and your husband says he has his best friend, female, who is just as fine as you are.
It can't be best friend. I'm sorry to interrupt. It cannot be best friend.
Qualifying.
You said friend.
Not qualifying. They've known each other. See what Amaka said now? We know I've known each other. I've known each other. You and your partner in your office, you've known each other a long time before his wife came. So he now has his best friend. And unfortunately for her, not say unfortunately, maybe she's available. They're really close.
Yes.
But now he likes you because they say you're a lawyer, you make him excited, whatever. And then my question is, would you like him, would you be comfortable with him sustaining and maintaining that friendship? Because they've been friends way before you came in.
So I don't have a problem. My own is this, eh? What do you mean? Just carry me along. Whether friendship, whether anything you're doing, as far as you carry me along, I'm good. When I meet you, you had a life before you met me.
Yes.
Right? You have friends. You have this friend, female best friend that you depend on hugely, and you guys have a story. When I come into the picture, you not tell me your past, tell me the story. Oh, God, tell her thank you. Thank you for being in his life and helping him grow and being this man that I've now met. Why would I be jealous? If he wanted to be with that girl, then he wouldn't meet me. He would have married her since before he met me now.
Absolutely.
You understand? So the truth is that what I'll do is that I'll make sure that I'm intentional about creating a friendship
with the woman.
With the woman. You have to be intentional about things. I've come into the picture. I see this woman is an integral and important part of this man that I care about, his life, his business. And I've seen from stories that they've shared how positive impact this man has. Why do I want to cut that out?
Yes.
Why do I
Let me
feel
take
so
this call.
insecure in myself?
Eniola, thanks for calling. You're live. Good morning, Eniola. You're live.
Good morning, Morayo.
Hello, good morning. Yes, I need some volume. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. How are you, ladies?
Hello.
Hi.
So beautiful, so sweet.
Thank you.
I'm enjoying your conversation. I'm actually calling from Abuja,
Okay.
and I'm watching you live. Yeah.
Thank
It's
you.
wonderful.
Thank you.
I want the video clip of the pastor Ayeni as regard
pastor.
friendship.
Yeah.
I think the first thing one should ask the pastor is biblically. Let's take him on from the biblical aspect. God created Eve, created Adam and Eve. He didn't create Adam and created another one that is the male. He created them male and female. Jesus, Bible says, was a friend to Mary and Martha. Was Jesus had any ulterior motion before he became a friend to two ladies?
We don't know.
Mary and Martha.
There are different accounts out there.
Please, I think some pastor just fish out of people. Yeah, right? Now, I am here in Abuja. I have a friend, a female friend, we went to school together, and she had a problem. She called me, and I sorted it out. I'm missing you. Are you now saying I have a clear motive because she's my friend?
How close
Please,
are you people,
God
sir?
created us for
How
friendship.
often do you see?
And
How often do you talk? How close are you
How
with
often
a friend?
we
How
see?
often do you see? How often do you talk? How do you solve each other's problems?
Okay, let me take you on from that aspect. Now, I am in my office as the MD. I have about 40 women under me. 40 women under me. They married, they single, they divorcee. And once I see their countenance, I ask, Madam, what happened? And she said, oh, she wouldn't want to talk. I said, okay, see me in my office in 5 minutes time. And she comes around. I have a private shop. And she tells me, and I said, okay, why don't you do it like this? Why don't you do it like this? I'm a friend to my workers. We see every day because I want my job to work out very well. It depends on the definition of your friendship.
Right.
It depends
Okay, we have to wrap up this.
Yes.
To your interview. But
Okay.
Let me let you jump in.
Yes, so I had to quickly get the meaning of love, right? An intense feeling of deep affection.
Okay.
Another one says a great interest and pleasure in something.
Friendship?
Yeah, for love.
Okay.
Feel deep affection for someone. And they give example, he loved the sister very much. You can love your female friend very much. And that's
Yes.
what happens when you build, not the peripheral relationship, not the above, when you get connected to someone deeply, whether it's a male or a female. There's a love thing
Definitely.
somewhere that happens. It doesn't also mean that you now become lesbians automatically. No. Love is just that feeling that you have for this person.
Yeah.
Like you love your children and all of that.
Yeah.
Now, having sorted that, when you get into a relationship with a friend, the only time I have seen that the man has no ulterior motive that comes in at the end, it may not start out with ulterior motive, but at the end of the day is when he does not have any physical chemistry with the particular lady. There are people who don't have physical chemistry and they can go on for a very long time just being friends. But if at some point there's been a chemistry between the man and the girl, the man is just there waiting. And so I'm not
waiting
advising,
that you
hold
said
on,
before.
hold on. The waiting is not telling myself that I'm waiting for the boyfriend to fall for me to enter. The waiting is at the subconscious level. When it will catch you,
Hey,
you will not know.
Get.
At the end of the day. So if that you are not a jealous person who would allow, those kind of relationships. Some other people have seen that this one that something happens to you and you call this person first before you call your partner.
Okay,
This
let me
is a problem.
let me throw something.
Me, I want to
Yes.
Yes.
Your husband is in the Nollywood industry, and plenty, and he's a fine guy, and all these fine Nollywood people.
Yeah.
They're friends.
Do you think? Are you comfortable with the roving of beautiful ladies around your husband?
It's his work. It's his work. People are married to gynecologists that are having to see nude women. They are opening. They are actually now even seeing the entire thing. He's an actor. It's part of his work description. It's part of his KPI. It's part of. Do you understand? That's his 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So I don't
Some
understand.
people are very. So your husband is great, or the man can be good, but there are some aunties that just always try to poke.
I direct whatever I'm feeling to my husband. It's his responsibility to put boundaries in place. I cannot be worried about the aunties. There will always be aunties.
Aunties and mothers
There will
gone,
always-
60s, 70s, they are all there
In
now.
fact, there will always be
And then
aunties.
let's not mistake friendship for dating.
Yes.
So if you're with someone and you're calling the person and you're doing things that people are dating are doing, you cannot call it friendship. You're the one that has called it a different name. You know that you're dating this person in your head. The person may not be dating you back, but you're doing everything about dating, and then says your friend. You're the one that has just misspelled or misnamed that what
mislabeled, yes.
So it's friendship. And then there are different kinds of love. I remember in secondary school, we knew about eros love, filial love, those sort of things. So between friends, you have
knew all that
filial
in
love,
secondary
familiar.
school?
Yeah.
Okay, we have to go on a break, please. That's all we get. But generally, really, the truth is that in every kind of friendship, we must create boundaries.
Yes.
Both female and male. I think you can be friends, but let's not generalize and say all men are
cats.
they're
not women, are rats.
And we are rats.
That's not appropriate. Let's go on a short break. When you come back, we're going into your interview. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.